Today's question is one that I get mostly from leaders, and the answer is actually helpful for us followers as well. My name is Maren Oslak, and this is Q&A with Heart and Soul Dance. So, the question, how do I remember all those patterns that I've learned when I head out to the dance floor and want to dance with someone socially? Phenomenal question. And my brain goes in two different directions with this. One of them is skill building, and the other one is pure recall. And actually, they're two different things. They're not mutually exclusive. So today, what I'd love to do is talk about the pure recall. How do we help you to just remember things? And we really think about that with choreography, right? The other line of thought is, I'm going to deal with it next week because it goes a little bit deeper. It's actually the skill development side of things. So going back to what we're dealing with today, when we're thinking about recall, we have to remember that this is a physical thing, right? So it's a doing. How does my body remember? That's the real question, is how does my body remember what to do when I ask it to, hey, go out and social dance? Because when you get on the dance floor and you're dancing with another human being, all of a sudden you don't remember anything. I teach dance, which means I'm teaching a bazillion patterns all the time. And because I don't lead very often, when I get out on the dance floor and somebody asks me to lead, I'm looking around going, oh, I know that pattern, I can do that one. Oh, I know that pattern, I can do that one, which most people can't do, right? I understand that. So how do we help you with this? One of my teachers many years ago, a gentleman you might know, Mario Rabau, had given me an exercise as a follower when I was looking at, in West Coast Swing, how do I add stuff into my dance, my play? I wanted to add some footwork things and some arm things. And how do I remember to do it? And he said, take a bowl and put it by your door. Fill the bowl with all the different things that you want to learn. So for the example of our leaders, it would be the patterns that you have, right? So patterns that are not yet a part of your body memory, the ones that you want to add into your repertoire that you already know, but you don't happen to do them when you go out socially. For us followers, it could be footwork drills or something we saw cool that some woman did on the internet, right? So we fill the bowl, and anytime I'm going out dancing, and I understand we're in COVID times, so it's not we're going out dancing, so it might be anytime you're headed into practice, right? You pull two of those, just two. Why only two? It's really important for us to chunk things down. When we try and do everything at once, it doesn't work. So we chunk it down, we choose two things, and we work on it for the entire evening. So in the example of my leaders, you're going to take those two patterns, just two patterns, and you're going to put them in every dance you do all night long. If you're at home practicing because it's COVID time, you're going to practice those all night long. Get them to be a part of your regular body memory. The next time you go out, you choose two different ones. Or if it's not yet there, choose the same ones. That's okay. Everybody learns at a different rate. Some people need a little bit more repetition. But that's the way we learned to drive. If you think about when you first got into drive, it was very overwhelming with all the stimulus, right? I have to look in the mirror. I have to check my seatbelt. I have to make sure that there's cars going by, all of this stuff. And now you get in your car and you don't even think about driving. So you want it to be the same thing. When you get out on the dance floor, you don't want to have to think about it. The things that will happen naturally are the ones that are already a part of your body memory. So our job is to make, for recall, for our dance recall, our job is to make all of our patterns, the ones we want to do all the time, just a natural occurrence for us. And the only way to do that is repetition. Now, hopefully, it's good repetition. So you might want to consider getting a coach to make sure that you're doing them correctly. Because while the saying goes that practice makes perfect, it actually just makes permanent. What we would like here, but we also want it to be good practice. So Have lots of fun out there. And remember, next week, we're going to talk about the skill building side of this. And I'm super excited about that.